So I'm making this video to share with you a story of one of the first times I shifted in and out of a parallel universe without my knowledge. And this was really the beginning of opening up my mind and hopefully to open your mind up to the ideas of these possibilities. Now, I'm sharing these stories because you've asked me to share these stories. Um, Take with them or take from them as you will. It's not my job to convince you that the experience is real or not. I am just sharing the experience with you because you asked. In the past, I've been hesitant to share these experiences because part of my life mission is to make sure that you all have the tools and knowledge to help yourselves and heal yourselves profoundly and deeply. And I didn't want to scare people away with stories about multiverse traveling. But now, obviously, we're in a day of age of Neville Goddard, Dolores Cannon, all these things. So these topics are not crazy anymore. So let me just get to the story and stop babbling. So a few years ago, I had injured myself. I tore both my meniscus tears. I had two dual meniscus tears on my knees, and I didn't really have much to do. And I was really angry and bitter at the time, and I wasn't doing the quantum healing like I was supposed to because I wasn't ready to deal with the emotional stuff I had to face. I know I'm not perfect, right? So I spent the time just doing a lot of reading in a chair, and I wasn't really working on my business, but I was reading a lot of Dolores Cannon. And remember in the earlier video, I told you that your vibration, your frequency allows you to shift into universes or opens up your possibilities depending on the beliefs and the vibrations you're hanging on to. So I went through like a reading binge of Dolores Cannon. I went through like, I think all 7 or 8 volumes of the convoluted universe. And at this time, little did I know it was causing a shift in my subconscious mind, in my belief system, literally shifting my beliefs and my systems. And we'll go deeper into this later, but when you read something, you're not just reading words, you're actually interacting with an energetic field, and that energetic field can make changes within your subconscious and your mind. But I digress. So after reading this, about the fourth or fifth day, I had a thought to myself. My thought was that I needed to do something to continue to have income coming in for the business and not just be, sitting on a couch all day. And then I let that thought pass in my mind, and I forgot about it and figured I'd be okay. So the very next day, I got a really angry email from someone. This person was livid, like, oh, this person was really pissed off. And I can understand why. They had made a very large deposit for a program that I have called the Perfect Subliminal Program. This program is where I teach people how to create their own subliminals, like the miracle effects you see on the website. But I digress. So usually when I run this program, I'll run it and then I'll shut it down. So back then, I ran the program and then I shut down the website and I shut everything down so that if you type in the URL, you can't access it, you have nothing, you can't do anything. So this person's emailing me, and I'm pretty sure they're insane because they're upset that they didn't get the Perfect Subliminal program they ordered. And I'm pretty sure that the website doesn't exist because I shut it down. So then I type on the perfectsubliminal.com just to verify that I'm not nuts, and lo and behold, there is no website. You type it in, it's shut down, there's nothing. So there's literally no way you can order anything. So it's clear to me that this person's insane. So before I overreact though, because I've seen a lot of crazy things in my life, that's what I do for a living, I go on clickfunnels.com just to make sure everything's okay, and lo and behold, there is a deposit for the program made on the day that he said, even though there's no website. So my mind's thinking to myself, how can he make a deposit for something when there's no website, there's no way he can order it? And it's not a malfunction. I went on to ClickFunnels, the website's gone, it's dead, it's gone, right? So then I started thinking to myself, this reminds me of the time when those 4 friends, in this earlier video I have, if you haven't seen it yet, it's called The Multiverse is Real, check that out, where friends go into a multi-universe, a parallel universe, and then they bring something back, they bring a recording back. And I know this is possible, but it's beyond the understanding of most people. So then it occurred to me what happened, and I suspect what had happened is that I had shifted into a universe where the website was still on and going, and I never turned it off. And somehow this guy shifted with me, or maybe he came from that universe. He bought the program, and then we shifted back into this universe with the money in the account. Later on, I verified that with a higher self reading that I do. I do higher self readings. And using the channel information, we had verified what happened is I had slipped into a parallel universe where the website was going on. He purchased a program, and then we came back into this universe with the money. Now, I know this sounds crazy for most people, but this happens quite often. You can do these things. So that was my first major introduction to, like, not only is this stuff real, but I have solid evidence and solid proof, and it's not just a glitch. Now, of course, you know how I know what you're thinking. It was probably a website glitch, and part of me was thinking that as well. However, future down the line, I had more and more of these occurrences happens where there is no possible other explanation other than you had made a shift. So let me know what you think about the story. Let me know if you want more stories like this. Sorry for my watering eyes. Sometimes I water when I go into these states talking about things. But yeah, let me know if you want any more of these stories. I do have plenty of other stories that are really going to blow your mind. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 just being WTF, this story is more of like a 1 or a 2, just to ease you guys into it, let you get some feedback, let me know what you think, let me know if you enjoyed the story, let me know if you want to hear more. I am going to be uploading some more videos. I'm making an effort to at least upload videos weekly this time. There's a renewed interest in this type of information, and that I can hope it can help you. At all times, please keep something in mind that's very important to me. Understand that I'm not like I'm not a deity. I'm not an all-knowing God or guru. I'm just an expression of infinite consciousness through talent, just like you are, and I'm just sharing information and tools to help you. Everything I share with you, you can do everything that I'm doing. You can do healing, you can do multiverse travel, you can help others facilitate healing. My job here is to remind you of that. So at all times, remember, I'm here to remind you of the power you have. I'm not here just to brag and be like, oh, look at me, I'm so powerful, blah, 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 blah. I hate when people do that. It really annoys the crap out of me, all right? So that's not my purpose. My purpose here is to show you my experience so that you know that you can do the exact same thing. You don't have to stare. You don't have to be in a cave staring at your navel for thousands of hours and go on fast and weird things like that. These are just beliefs. Anyways, leave your comments below. Let me know if you want to hear more, and I hope you guys are having a great week.